for these two.
There's the gun, and we're off.
We're underway.
Lots
to talk about here. Before we get into individuals, let's set the scene here. We're under the lights.
So to give perspective, Alex Phillip
just after
won
9
the cross-country
local time.
national
Conditions
title.
are
He won
absolutely
the 5K
perfect.
indoors. He
And
won the
what we
3K
think
indoors.
is going to happen is that
So
that
he
man
is
leading the pack right
looking
now.
to
Ethan
make
Gregg
history.
is going to push
He's
it.
made
And
history
if he
indoors
does,
as the
in
only
these conditions,
D3
breakpoint
runner
has
or
been
world
reached.
released
To go
on the
with
men's
it,
side
we might
to
see something
win
historically
cross-country, to win
fast.
5K.
We talked to him after he
He'll continue
almost
to make
broke
history
the
to win
10K
today.
record. We said, hey,
Yeah, I mean,
what's this race
similar
going
to
to be
what we
like?
saw in the women's
He
race
looked at
with
us,
Cassie
smiled,
Parker
and said,
entering the race
fast.
head and shoulders
And I'll take
above
you through
everybody
who
else.
is
His
in here
28.48
and who is going to ride this pain
seed time
train,
is the
as
only-
we already
is the
kind of have
only
a
seed
standpoint
Freiberger
as
of
and
Wartburg
she's
vibe
got a solid
going as
50
strong
from
out
second,
there.
40
So we have
seconds,
Charlie Amio
above
of
the
Williams,
the
TK
number 2
Berge
seed,
of
which is
Laverne,
Jamie
Logan
Davis.
Ryan
Bokovic
Cutter,
of
the
St.
University of
Olaf,
Chicago.
His teammate.
Bedang Lod
Yeah, he's
of
third
MIT,
all-time
Look
in
at
the
white top
10K.
with the maroon
Pitzer,
shorts.
Matthew
In the
Kearney,
5K,
eighth
he
all-time
broke it
from
indoors
MIT.
and broke it
Spencer
outdoors. So he's the only
Simpson,
D3
Coming around the outside,
athlete
Matt
besides
Carter.
Ian
21st
Lanier
all-time
that time,
Connecticut.
as Ben White out of Whittier takes
Jeffrey
the
Love,
early
Connecticut College.
lead.
Andrew
Whittier is out
of
for
MIT. Elias Lindgren.
All the
He
men's
comes in
runners
with
punched up here.
29.42.
Andrew
Seed
Kumar
time,
of
one lap.
PB,
Central,
I mean,
Ryan Cordell of Hereford.
yeah, we're going to see
Vince
the same
Simonetti
kind of
of
tactics
RPI.
go into
Gunnar
this
Schlender,
race.
who's run 15th
Alex
all-time
Phillips
can't
can't
be in
dictate
any
if
rush
he
to
wants
make
to,
his
and
jump.
everybody else
Enrique
will have to
Salazar
come up with a
Manchester,
reactionary
he's
plan.
on the 22nd fastest
Yeah, as you see, it's
all-time
all
time.
grouped
Ethan
up
Gregg,
there.
third all-time.
Oh, the brakes are coming on
Alec
here.
Duranda,
Feeling
Billy
confident
Alex Phillip,
in what this race is feeling
John
like.
Carroll,
And that's Simon Hayes out of Wilmington in the all green.
who's on the 9th
Simon was
fastest
5th
all-time
in
time.
cross country,
Jake Green of
and
Wartburg,
he was the
and
first
Jack
one out
Begley
of the
of
indoors
Case Western.
3K.
We'll
We'll
talk
talk
about
Stu
Pelosi
catches
there.
his
Some of his
breath. We
times are.
see the field out there
Freiberger
stretching
now
across
in
25
8:19
meters,
3/4,
single
3K,
file. This
and
is a
didn't
rabbited
qualify. He ran
pace.
There,
14:19
10K.
in the
Geneseo
5K.
There is only
Didn't
one tactic
qualify.
here, and it's run
He's
until
in the
your
10K.
legs
He's the
fall
5th seed,
off.
and he's taking the
This
lead right
field
now.
is up
It's
for
good
it.
to see him in
They're
there.
game.
Like, he'll
We're gonna
definitely
start
be out
bringing
for
these
some
splits as
redemption
they
after
come
some
to us,
narrow
but
misses.
Ethan
Passes
Gregg
went out to
Really
two
is
capitalized
wide.
doing Ethan Gregg
on this
things.
opportunity.
He's out there leading
Another
the
cool
charge. Alex
storyline
Phillip
are
in
the
the
two
forward hat
Williams
this time,
teammates who are in
slotted
this
there in
race.
second,
One
making his
slightly more
intentions
experienced than
known.
Elias
We just
Lindgren, who
interviewed
was the
Max
runner-up
Fenty
in
from
cross
North
country to
Central.
Alex Phillip this
He was
fall.
obviously
and
up
then
for the challenge.
his
Well, there
young
were no
teammate who
question
comes in
as to what was going
with
to
a
happen.
pretty quick
Everybody
speed off
entered this
to double
race
check
with
to see what
full
it is.
knowledge of
Yeah,
what it
he's
was going
running
to be.
2:17
2:17
to the
500,
4:34 qualifier
pace.
Now the pack expands 2 laps in.
year.
So
And
buckle
he's
up,
a
folks.
true freshman.
Yeah,
here,
as you said, that
14
split,
flat
the
indoors.
pack splits
So
into two.
he's ready to
And
mix
so
it
these
up
are
here.
these
The
are
other
your
two
contenders.
freshmen in
These
the
are the
field,
men
this
who
is a
are
fun
really
story
going to
too.
stick their hands
TK
in the
Berge
fire. But
out of
that second pack, I mean,
Laverne,
they're going to be
he
flying
ran
too.
to
And
qualify,
so it'll be
he ran
interesting to see what kind of carnage we have
29.56.
here.
At the
I
time
believe that's
he
eight,
ran
nine athletes.
His 5K PR.
Pulling
Carter
away.
still out in front.
But even there, there's some
I was talking with
hesitancy
his
to
coach
go
before
with
the
Gregg.
race.
This
Carter
is
right on his tail.
a decision
came
this
from
early in the race.
the
Do you
10K.
go with it? Could you go
And now he
with
has a
that backpack and
14:33
hope
5K
you
PR.
pick up the carnage that
These
happens
men are very
here
bunched up.
in this front
You
pack?
see some
We would
arms
go.
going up. You see
We
some
know what Gregg
checking
is
going
capable
on.
of.
Nobody
He
really
may
wants
come
to
back
take
a
the
little
pace
bit over
yet.
the
Of
course
course,
of this
as I
race,
say
but he's
that,
not going
Alex
to come back very
Phillips
much.
Alex Phillip hits the lead.
at
Not sure if
5K
this is a
guys.
real injection of pace
Yeah,
yet,
yeah,
or if he
here's the
really
first
just wants
pack.
to
Ethan
string
Gregg,
it out a
Alex
little bit to
Phillip,
get out of trouble.
Max Aventi, Gunnar
Yeah,
Schlender,
and
Spencer
once right
Boone,
with them
Ryan
there
Cordell,
was David
Enrique
Fossbender
Salazar,
of UW.
Elias Lindgren, and Logan Bokovic.
Fossbender,
14:08,
Jared
14:08,
Pangolov.
11th seed.
Elias
John
Lindgren,
Hopkins.
6:13:58, 5K runner.
Starting to make a
Max
move on the
Aventi was
outside
third
towards the
in
front.
fifth
In the
5K
indoor
runner.
3K and
Spencer Boone
5K,
has
just
run
3
14
athletes to be a
This
double
field is
All-American.
loaded. Ryan
Another
Cordell,
good fact to
14
know
out
about
5K runner.
David, his
Spencer
sister was
Boone.
going to lead in the
Looks like we're running
800 tomorrow.
66,
It's a family affair.
A family
Floating
affair here
around
at
there, the
Geneva,
splits
in
are
Geneva,
a
Ohio.
little bit
Is Monahan
erratic coming through our
from
computers
Puget
right now, but around
Sound
67.
is in
They look to be
second
about
place.
326.
Yep,
Coming through.
1200.
All 17 of our
Fossbender to go back to him
competitors
for a second.
And not
bunched
much
up
like
together.
He ran really courageous
race I'm
races
interested to
indoors
see
too.
Elias
Like
Lindgren,
he
sub 14
he
there a
faded a
couple
little bit
times.
to the
We've
places
seen
where
him
he ended
struggle
up
at
after
the
really
end of
putting
hard
himself in it for a
legs
win.
kind of lock up.
And so if this does get
I think if
going
he's
and
on
turn
and that
into a
doesn't
real
happen,
completely
quicker
different
pace
from
throughout
the
this
women's
10K,
race that we
Fassbender's
just
a guy
saw.
who
If
you
it comes down
expect
to
to
a
see
kick, it's going to be an
until he
interesting.
just
Alex
literally
Phillips
brings.
from 3 at
He-
40.
he's a grinder.
You know,
He
he
is
is willing
willing
to
to
put
put
himself
himself
out
out
there.
there.
He had 2 teammates in that
Leading this
5K
chase
with
pack,
him.
though,
Gunnar
is
Schlender, who's in this
RPIs,
race. Christian Patska, who we
Vince
saw
Simonetti
in the
and
steeple. And there's a good view
Connecticut
of Schultz there
colleges
from Stout.
Jeffrey Love. So keep an eye on
Sam
that. That's
Craig
also a
of
very
Chicago
talented pack.
and
Mind you,
joins
it's
that
like
mix
sub
of
David
5
Fassbender
athletes, 10
coming on the
KOs to get
outside.
it here.
And we're not even
Out
talking
of-
about their other
Wow,
credentials
there's a
they
big
have
injection of
on
pace in
track.
that
Thanks to our
pack
camera crew
behind
there for getting
as
that shot
Jamie
of the
Daly
chase
will
pack.
enter
We'll
your
continue
screen
to bring you
potentially
updates
here
as
chase back, as
he reaches the
And now
gap
Alex Phillip from John
back
Carroll
to
trying to
back
push the
to
pace.
now one full train.
Hunter Moore there as well.
Freshman, 25 sitting there in fourth. I mean, they're going to be. If you're going to pay attention to
half an
half
hour
an
to
hour
go.
running over the next few years, this
the whole
is a
time
name
with
you're gonna
pressure
have to
from
become
Phillip.
familiar with.
Yeah,
in
he
his
is ready
pocket,
to mix
Hunter
it up.
Moore.
Everyone and
10-meter
everyone
gap.
here.
Now,
Not afraid
this
to
is
go
a
after. He was a
heavyweight
sub-9
battle,
guy in high
4:35
school,
through
so
the
he
mile.
is very talented.
This isn't
as
your
Alex
father's
Phillip
D3
taking
Joe
a different
Freiberger
approach than Cassie
has-
Parker
This is the
did.
new era
They went through that
of
first
taking
mile
second position.
just under 5 minutes and
and we were seeing two of the finest
lap
in the
so
sport right
they started
now
the race off
going
as a
blow
60,
for blow.
76,
We talked to
79.
Ethan Gregg. He is
And now they
fine
went
with you
71,
sitting on him. He
67.
will
So
take
that
you
could-
through
that can
any
hurt
sort
some
of
people.
pace.
It's
He
early,
thinks he can
but
handle it. He wants to know
When
if
I
you can.
first saw
If they
Phillip
keep this up, I
compete at a
guarantee you
national
that the finish
level,
time tonight
he kind of
will be
made me
faster
nervous because
than
he's really fidgety runner, right? He's like shaking
Love
his
it.
arms out, he's blowing
Simon
his nose,
Hayes takes
adjusting
over
his shorts
that
or whatever,
back pack
and I
here,
kind of
the
took
chase
that
Lucas
pack.
as a
Mueller
sign
of
feel
Carlton.
good.
Fifth in cross
But
country.
I was wrong.
in
Now out
21
front.
was an All-American
and
last year. in
he
this
is
event
now.
as
I
well.
looked down at our notes,
Very
looked
capable
back
of
up,
being
and
up
the
there.
gap has
It was a
formed.
calculated
It's
choice
him,
now to
Colin
not go with that
Monahan,
front group and
see
David
what he can do,
Fassbender,
pick off people.
Ben White
Is
is
leading
leading back
the
the rest of the
You only have to
17
pick off one or two people
folks
from
here
that
in
group
the
right now.
field.
Yeah, look at this shot.
You know,
This
we
is
saw
great. You
Nicky
see the
Andrews do
field
this in the
stretching
indoor
across
3K. He
75
was fresh. He didn't want to
meters.
deal with anyone.
And nobody in this
He wanted
field
to
is
bumping out on the track,
and
right in
went
the
off
middle of the
finish.
pack.
He eventually was
From
caught
the
with
gun.
3 laps to go.
Here's
but
the
still
what,
finished in
22nd
All-American
place.
position.
It is getting awfully
This
tight
feels a little different though. Alex Phillip's off the
4:44.
front.
out there
22nd
in
place.
Alex
Last place in
Phillip
the field.
most likely
4:41
doesn't come back.
closest to the field.
In this How about Colin Monaghan? Does this seem?
We are-
This seems like
that's
he may be a little bit out of his depth. He's
5K
putting
pace,
himself in a
4:48
position
is
to
15-minute
exceed what he's
5K
ever
pace.
done before.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Ethan
Colin
Gregg
Monahan
continues
literally
to
was the
push.
first
I don't
person
think
to break
Phillip is going to help
30
him at all.
minutes in
I
the
think
5K.
Phillip will
He
probably
qualified
let the
on
chase
March
pack
4th.
in the 10K.
Excuse me, in the 10K.
Rejoin
Yes,
them
he
before
ran
he takes the lead
29,
to continue pushing.
You are still
He's
out in
just
front.
29 and 52.
I mean, he's trying to assert
on March
dominance by showing
4th,
he could win it
and then
anyway.
just kind of chilled out for a little
I mean,
bit.
he's
He
kind
ran
of
all
some
17
shoulders
runners
double.
still
Like if they're he ran
pretty
at
much
his
bunched
29
together.
to the 10K,
Talking
5K
at the
double.
same- you think
His
each other
PR in the
intelligence.
5K now is 14:12.
Short repetition
So
breath.
he's
Matthew
in the
Sayre
good
now
sense
on-
of that.
now on
the
He has a
outside
massive
trying to make a
PR.
move.
Jack 20 seconds off
I
his
think that
5K.
duo is almost
We will
untouchable.
see him
But that would be a big risk for
in the
Phillip
5K
because he can win it
on
and
Saturday.
if he gets to the end.
So maybe he's like, this is my
With
time
Gregg,
to
he
shine.
can
I
win
put in
it.
the work.
But
I
also,
got my qualifier out of the
is he
way. I had
confident that he can
won
take the lead and run
an
everybody's
easier 10K
take the lead and
earlier
run
season,
everybody's
later
legs?
season. and now I'm
We don't
ready
know.
to
He
go
hasn't
for it.
touched
Yeah,
the
I
lead.
say that, though.
Freiberger,
Yeah, I think the pack
Fassbender
is fast.
in that
Yeah,
order right
Phillips
now.
pulled that lap
Hang
up,
out, hang
that
tight.
lap up 2 or 3 seconds. So, I mean, much like we saw in the women's race where the packs kind of drifted apart and came together, if Phillip takes his foot off the gas and it doesn't look like he's going to get any help here, that pack could very well come back to him. And we saw Gatos make the decision earlier to leave this front pack when they ran, what did they run, like a 67? He made a decision pretty quick to drop back there. And so that could be some of these athletes just reading these conditions and knowing that 67, 68 this early into a 10K could just be a little hot.
150 meters or so. And we had Jamie Daly on the
That was a
podcast here. And
69
you know, you try to
second
do your job
last
in media
lap
and learn
for
about some of
Gregg.
the tactics that are on play. But
And I want to
you
show
know,
some
he held
love
his
to
cards
Max
close as he doesn't
Benzie
want
here,
his
'cause he's
competitors to
essentially
know
doing the
what
same
their
thing that
team
Ethan
tactics
Gregg is. He's
are.
far enough
You
that
know, maybe
he's
this is
not
part of the
getting
plan that
any
Alex takes it
benefit
early.
leading
Jamie,
from
he
those
slows
front
it
two,
down.
and
Jamie brings
nobody
it
is
back
helping
and try to
him in
put
this
some
pack.
sting
That chase
into
pack
these legs. And we
has
saw
been
it in
pretty
the women's
static.
10K.
So
Man.
they're
Cassie's
like
plan,
driving back
maybe that was her
there
plan
as well,
that came
but
back
if
to
they
haunt her
wanna close the
here.
gap,
But
they
now
need
we
to
see
cycle
Monahan
through
kind of
some leaders.
regroup
They need
in
guys
that
to share
pack.
laps.
He maybe
They need
thinks
to
it's a
have
little
a
too
team
hot.
mentality
But as we mentioned,
in
the
that chase
grinder,
pack if they
David
want to hope
Fassbender
to
from UW Whitewater,
they
going
are
with Alex
real good
Phillip.
right now and having
Yeah, I don't think Fassbender is going to make that decision that a couple other
Strong
athletes have
trade
made
here.
that you know, maybe slightly
Yeah, it looks
safer
like the two
decision,
groups
well,
are
much safer decision to drop back into this pack.
in that
I think Fassbender's going to hang out. We'll see if
Lucas
Phillip
Mueller, who's
decides
out
that
in
he
front,
wants
his
to
fastest
see
time this
his
season.
advantage
We'll get-
here or
let's see
not.
some
I mean,
splits here.
he only
So
has
Max
to lose
came at
one
the
more
Phil
athlete. He's
Eston
got
Challenge
that
at
clear,
UW Lacrosse.
maybe solo half a effort second for a se- national
or
championship.
about a full
29
second
minutes,
So
slower.
David Fassbender
45.74
right
seconds.
In this 10K right now, you're going toe-to-toe with
urgency
Alex
to close
Phillip.
it. They may be
David
resigned to the
Fossbender,
fact that they're either
despite
going to finish third
running under
or that leading duo is
14
going to collapse.
minutes.
So the top two went through 9:12.
He ran
14:18
14:18
at the Platteville, and
22nd
went through in
he's not in
9:25.
the Saturday final of the 5K.
So all you high school athletes
This
out
is his
there on the
only
men's
race of the
side,
weekend as they come
whatever
through
you
in
think about what your
9:37 and
300
200 meters. if you're David, you have nothing to lose right now.
Yeah,
you are hanging out with Alex Phillips for as long as possible, and there's an opening to make a move on the reigning national champ from indoors. You take it.
Honestly, if I'm Foxbender, the more of an advantage you get over the pack right now, the better. I'd even, if I were him, I may even be inclined to share the lead for a little while, just to create an even bigger gap. And if you fade late in the race,
even in this type of situation,
I mean, you still have a really solid second place. Or if you catch Phillip on an off night, you've got a chance to really take it to him for the win without having to worry about, you know, the charging peloton behind him. I think they've committed to the kind of race they want to have, and now it's just about turning off the brain and letting the laps go by. They've got enough of a gap that they don't feel the pressure, they don't have the noise of everyone's footsteps around them. I mean, they're obviously working really hard, but it's almost like a out in force here. Quiet where they are in the back stretch.
Still leading
as
the
we have a
two-man
and they don't have to expend the mental energy that the chase pack is expending.
18 other people, but here comes Ben White putting the head
It's
down.
pretty clear what the mission is.
He's followed by Jamie Daly, Simon Hayes, an 80-meter lead right now. Tyler Morris, Ethan Gregg,
Fassbender.
Yeah, that was another
Jeffrey
69
Love,
second and third.
Colin Monahan. I mean, everyone. You know
Sarah
who we talked about it all?
right near
Elias
fourth.
Lindgren.
Yeah, I was gonna bring him up for sure. I mean, this runner-up in cross country
as well.
was at the indoor national meet, was definitely not at his best coming off an injury. He seems to have had solid training coming into this meet tonight, and I don't think the fact that he's in that pack is necessarily an indication that anything is wrong. I think he's probably just playing it kind of conservative, but when he's at his best and he's feeling good, he's naturally a very aggressive runner. And so I wouldn't be surprised to see him float to the front of that pack and just try to
men's
close down
10K
the gap
taking us
if we're catching him on a good night.
The final event of the night.
Gunnar Schlender
Lights are taking full effect here at Tourist Stadium.
as well. Field hanging out was in 2021, where the 20th spot
We'll see if their pace changes
this year.
with a little bit of a lead
Last
change.
time in, because there was
Looks like
one scratch.
they're still running second and a half slower per lap. We'll get a better idea over
Elias
the next
Lindgren
lap.
is that 20th
That was another
person.
69.
The runner-up in
Ethan
cross
Gregg,
country
so
is
4K,
20th heading into this race. He's on the back end, biding his time of a pack of 15
just
runners
clicking
there
them
in the
off.
middle
Honestly,
of this
at a tempo
race.
this
And two are up front.
I'm not
Excuse
sure
me,
it's
that's
really
about
taking a whole lot out of it.
14 runners. 6 athletes packed up together in this race have broken as David and Alex Phillip 29 minutes to 10K. Press on Alex Phillip. Something that we learned about Alex Phillip after talking on the D3 Days podcast.
Matthew Sayre on the outside has taken third place.
Whatever happens,
and he's looking to make a move.
And he looks at it periodically
15
throughout
Here
the
he
race.
comes after
He's
second.
getting hard because
These
he
two
wants to
men leading
remember
it deserve
to work
everyone's
hard
respect.
to
This is
run
just a
for
huge
people
effort, huge
in his
gamble.
life. He also writes down
Tennessee's
some names of
effort.
people who's running
Matthew
for
Sayre
certain
now in
races
second place.
as well. Are these new? John Kittle
Gives
singles,
himself
by
the
way?
water bath.
Going to be
They're
done.
the same
after
color
this.
scheme,
They
but
both
they may
have
be
a
new.
5. They look different. So they're coming back. Anyway,
They're settling into a consistent
type of effort,
71
and they're gonna
second
have to do this
tempo
again
up front. And honestly,
Saturday
the pack
because
behind,
Ethan
they're
Gregg's
running
in the race,
71,
and he's not
72,
gonna
and so
let it go slow.
they're not
It'll be
losing
really
that
interesting
much
to see
time
what
every lap,
happens
but
to
they're
their
definitely
legs
not eating into
after
this
something
lead.
like
And
this. I'm really
we're getting
looking
further
forward
and
to the
further
5K
into this
split.
race. They're going to
We're
run
not
out of
quite there
time
yet,
to really
but
press
it'll be
much of
a
an
really
advantage.
interesting
Yeah,
marker.
we're one
It
lap
seems like every
away
lap we go
from
by,
that
we
spot
shed
where they were just
somebody
working.
off
Yeah,
of this
one lap
pack.
until we get to the
Slowly
halfway
but
point.
surely,
That'll give us a really clear idea.
They're breaking
over the
off.
course of the
Everyone has a
10K.
breaking point.
You know,
at some
anybody
point.
can run a fast
And
5K.
right now, Gunnar Schlender, who
It's
is
a
an
really
Indian
long
American, is
I think
kind of
these
falling
guys
off
have
that
the
path.
ability
This just shows
to
how deep of a
measure
field
that
this
effort
is
over
right
10,000
now.
meters,
How
but,
deep D3
you know,
running
now
is.
the pack's starting to thin out a little bit.
To make this
Yeah, we
national
get maybe a
meet.
shot of the chase pack.
They went
here
through
as
a
they come up
9:37.
to the 3
Leaders
mile
did.
mark. We'll let you know what that split
High
is.
school runners out there.
Everyone is still together
colleges.
here. 20
You wanna run
guys
at a
left
D3
as they go
national meet?
through 3 miles in
PRs
13:45. And here you can see
doing
all 20
9:37.
still
So
together.
keep
Oh, there's
that
one
into
maybe off the back.
consideration
So
during your
19
college
guys
search.
all still together.
We're just
Elias
whittling
Lindgren, Ryan
down
Fidel, Gunnar
the
Schlender,
athletes in that
Jeffrey
chase
Love,
pack,
Enrique Salazar,
lap by lap.
and Max
Phillips still
Saventi
looking
and
strong.
Logan
Fossbender,
Bogovic look to
much as
make
we
up that
predicted
All-American
early on
top
in this
8,
broadcast,
minus
is
1
just
Ethan Gregg picked
hanging
it up on that last lap. He did
You're not going to see any
69
gap
for the first
until
time,
he's just
68.
absolutely broken.
And they're coming up on 3
And
miles
here we go.
here
Eyes
on the
the
track.
Yeah, we'll
And
pay
we'll get
attention
you
to
a
a
5K
We'll get you an
split
accurate
in this
5K split
historic
here.
men's
as we
10K
talk
stew. They're
through.
hitting it
So
now.
14:22, 3
so
miles.
28,
So roughly,
that's on pace for a championship.
what is that, like
It's about 13 seconds off for
4:47
Alex
pace?
Sand
Listen to
in
these
his
last four
record
laps. 71:40,
run. Ethan's run
71:37,
so that's
71:43,
just off his PR as well.
71:52, 56,
But when they
71,
both ran the
54.
record, I believe,
They're just
at least
just
Ethan
clockwork.
did when he ran his
This is
personal
just
best,
a
he
relentless
negative
tempo.
split.
Their gap
Yeah,
is
and they're going to be a little bit over
100
15
meters
minutes
now.
here through
Lincoln
the
is
first
taking up
5K
the
or
pacing
so.
duties.
We'll see if it
Williams
turns into a
in that
negative
chase
split
pack,
or not.
and he led them
Probably
through
the
their
15
fastest
O's
lap
as we
of
just
the race.
about
He
right
ran
at
through
it.
the 69.62,
58. All right.
leading the charge.
So they're
there.
right on a
Definitely
30-minute pace,
some room to see that there.
29:56.
But
So
man,
if
it
you
must
think
be so
about it here,
demoralizing when you
majority
pick
of
up
the
the effort
field
going
is
from
in that
72
950
to
range.
69,
You know,
and you're
they're
still
keeping things
losing a
honest.
second. The field is still losing about a second per lap, give or
And they're
take,
not
right
going slow.
now.
They went 14
And
away
so
from
at some
miles.
point
This
you
is
gotta
back
stop the
starting to
bleeding,
get
or
a
they're
little
gonna
bit
Lucas
of
Mueller
here.
of
well
Colton
out of it. I mean,
Jr.
About
still
they're gonna round this
out
turn.
in
breaking
front
off
of
of that
50,
main
Matthew
60,
Sayre
70.
of SUNY
Two others
Geneseo.
behind.
minus
In
5.
second,
At that point, then it kind of
about
turns
15
into
or
Jared
so.
that women's
Pangalozzi.
5K race we saw.
Johns
where
Hopkins
14 or
in
so
third.
in the
and you
main
have to
pack
battle
now,
out
as you see on
for
your screen. That's
all
about
American
14
points
at
as it's starting to
correctly.
even as here comes Ben White around the entire pack. Great shot there.
Yep,
What
counted
just
correctly.
happened? So
Well,
he's
we
going
were
to take this
talking,
field
Greg
out.
picked it
Tyler
up
Morris,
again
Ethan Greg
on that last
going
lap.
right with
Another
him. Jamie
fastest
Daly's
lap
in that
of the race.
pack as well. I see
think
Simon
he's
Hayes,
testing Phillip.
Graham
They
Tuigatos,
know
Elias
they have
Lindgren,
this
Jeffrey
gap.
Love.
The win isn't assured.
All in it as
The group could
well.
always catch them.
Spencer
Something
Moon
could
is
always
in
happen.
that pack too, and there's
But
one single I
now
can't
the group,
recognize here.
the mentality is
that
going
is
to
in
shift
the
from
pack as
racing
well.
the field to just these two
Might
men
be a
racing
Chicago
each other.
runner. 11 laps to go.
If we could even follow the chase
And the
pack
chase
down
pack
the backstretch, that would be great.
Starting
Here's a
slowly
great
to
stretch
break
of
up.
who's
Starting
in
to
it
get
right
some
now.
chips. That's in the armor.
There was Ben
there.
White.
You got Elias Lindgren,
Here it is
Ryan
again. Ben
Cordell,
White,
Tyler
Gunnar
Morris,
Schlinger,
Jamie Daly
Andrew
from
Ma,
right
now
to
MIT,
left,
first
Ethan
time mentioning
Gregg,
him,
Jeffrey
Enrique
Love,
Salazar,
Graham Tuigatos,
Max
Simon
Saventi, Logan
Bokovic,
Hayes,
Elias
top
Lindgren,
half of
Enrique
that
Salazar
group,
there
Jeffrey
right
Love,
behind
Simon Hayes,
Elias
Spencer
Lindgren,
Moon,
and then Spencer
a lot of big
Simpson.
names, a lot
We've
of
got a gap growing
All-Americans.
out front now.
Yeah,
From
as
cross-country
we
in this
pan
pack,
into the chase pack,
run,
move has been made, and if this is a decisive move,
Yeah, they're continuing to ship out about a
Fassbender
second.
has
per
4,400
lap.
meters
Elias took them from
by
there at
himself to
70.
think
There's
about
a shot of
what
Elias
he's going to do.
right there. Looks like he
That
had a
was
little
only another
haircut.
71. So
For
like
him
we
right
said,
now, followed by
Fassbender
Gunnar
was going to stay
Schlinger,
until
Ryan
he
Cordell,
broke.
Enrique Salazar,
That could
Matthew
be
Hardy
happening
now
now.
kind of getting
And that was a great shot of Jamie Daly looking up and seeing the move made, and now the pace is kind of picked
guys
up.
who maybe
They're starting to string out there, and that is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3 through 10
now starting to move up.
now have
reassert
to work
themselves.
together, and they smell blood.
Make sure they
Yeah.
can
And
get
they
some
have
points
50
to the team,
or
especially
60
the MIT
meters to
guy.
catch
They need some points
this
here.
guy
They have
over
3 runners.
4,000 meters, or
Stewart's
4,200
and
meters
Alex
left.
Phillip, yeah, so
Shake the
Fassbender
arms out.
dropping off
We've
the
seen him
lead,
do
I
that
think
a lot
has a couple
when
of
he was
effects.
up at the front
One,
of the races.
Phillip is going to see it and
see
gain
him shaking his
confidence,
arms.
and
He's
he's
gonna
going to
wanna
want to
press
press
his
and wonder
advantage to see him
if he's
looking over his
comfortable.
shoulder.
But two,
This is just what he
the
does.
group
It's what
is
he
going to
does,
pick up
and
their
it
pace
also, when
now
things get tough,
because there's something to
During
really
cross
chase.
country, when he first won his
And-
first national title,
And so
he
it'll
had
be
to work
interesting,
dirt
like, can
on
Phillip
his
pick it up
arm.
as
He
much
usually
as
writes
the
something
chase pack?
meaningful
Will they eat into
on
his
arm,
advantage?
so that
He
way
looks
when
really
lifts
strong
down,
right
things are
now.
getting tough. He
Yeah,
knows
this
who
is
he's
going
running
to be
for, knows
what
what he's running
4,000
for.
meter
So that's another inspiration
victory
when he
lap,
looks down,
most likely,
potentially
unless
looking at his
Mueller,
arm, not necessarily
Sayre,
looking at,
can
like,
find
Pangalozzi.
something
but
to
I
get
gotta
him
10
out of
laps
this
to
funk
go
that
when they
he's
cross
gonna
the
be
start
in.
line.
I know
Ethan Gregg, I
the
know
dark
we're talking about
thoughts
him a lot.
start to
He's
creep
leading the
in
race. He's doing
when
amazing things.
the leader breaks
Big arm
away,
swing
you
there
have
for Phillip.
peloton behind you.
Greg hasn't
Phillip
looked
looked
back.
back.
He hasn't
He
looked
hasn't
around.
looked around.
He
He
hasn't
hasn't
waved
Yeah,
out.
Fassbender was a 75.
He's-
What's Jamie Daly's
He's not even
split going
trying
to
to get
be here?
Phillip.
Most of the
I think
field
a
still
lot of
within
times you
striking
see
distance.
71.
So
They're
let's-
finally eating into it.
4 seconds there, and I'm
take a
sure
lap. And that's not happening
Kyle
here at all.
Basista of John
These two
Carroll
athletes
is
have an
letting them
understanding.
know
They know how it's going to play out.
that they are gaining on Fassbender. Alex
9
Phillip.
laps to go.
So we mentioned this, that
well
at the
said.
top of the hour of
You
the
know,
show, based
when
on
does Alex
entries,
make a
so
move?
we look at
Does
the
Alex
top
make a move? Ethan,
8
we've
in
talked
each
about
event,
He
scored
did this
out
for
as
Christian
if that's the
Pasca. He
final.
took Christian Pasca.
John Carroll came into this
initially
tied
broke that
with
indoor
Horford for
D3 5K
record, and I don't believe he said, I don't care
or
if
Garrett Clark.
he breaks the record or I break the record. Both of whom make the final. I can help both of whom need to beat at least
If
one
you're watching
team
at home
or
right
one
now,
person
pull out your
to get
phone,
points.
tweet at D3
They
Glory
get
Days which one of these
into
two
the
athletes you think
steeple
is going to
final.
win.
And
Ethan
now
Gregg
they
or
have
Alex
at
Phillip.
least,
Tweet at us.
most
We'll get a poll
likely,
going. We'd
10
love to
points
see
right
it.
now.
Nothing
And what can Jamie Daly do
up
to
front.
secure
It's
more
an
points for
absolute
them
stalemate
as they
in this
are
war in the
gaining
trenches,
on
but something
David
is
Fossbender's
going to
shadow
happen.
as Tyler
Something
Morris
is going to
from
happen
Colby
to win.
College takes the lead,
20-minute
followed
mark
by
always seems to
fellow
be
NESCAC
hard in
competitor
10K.
Jeffrey Love of Con
Things
College,
get
Jamie
tough.
Daly to his left, Graham Gatos,
a minute round
and
when you're going to
Elias
finish
Lindgren
or
in the
get
mix,
close
as
to it.
well as
Things start to
Ethan
hurt.
Gregg.
So
that's
Bueller's
one,
starting to
two,
pick up the pace.
plus
Sarah
six.
right
So that's your
on
all-American
his tail.
Ben White and
Now
Simon Simon Hayes are
Pangolozzi falling back just a
shot
smidge.
All-American. The back shot just show you that the
definitely gonna
pack
catch
is
Foster.
still
They're putting
together.
3
It
to
is
4 seconds
insane
into
that
him
these guys
every
are
lap,
still
so that
hammering
gap is
right
big.
now. Elias
But
Lindgren,
it'll come down.
Gunnar
One
Schlender,
will come down
Andrew
pretty
Ma,
quick.
Ryan
Phillips
Crandell,
still
Simon
111
Hayes,
on that
Lucas
steady
Salazar,
72
Spencer
tempo.
Booth, Logan
He's not
Bokovic,
necessarily
Matthew
gaining
Koenig kind
any
of all
advantage right now, but he's
moving
not
away
losing anything
from
either.
the rest
So
of the
they're down by
field.
7
Yeah, what a
seconds
great
right now,
pack
and if
there.
they're
Some of the
catching
best
3 to 4
Division III
laps,
athletes
We can
we've
expect
ever
them
seen,
to
and they're having an
potentially
amazing
catch
race there. And so the
Fassbender.
All-American spots, as we sort them out,
Not this lap,
will
but
be
the next
super
lap.
interesting. Looking
If
back
they
to the
continue
lead here,
this trend,
Alex
3 or 4
Phillip is
seconds
almost
per
playing
lap.
like a very
As Alex
subtle
looks like he
mind
is
game
out
here.
for a
You see that he's not 2 meters
two-
behind. He's not 1 meter
8
behind.
laps to go,
He's
3,200
often running
meters.
towards the outside of lane 1,
As he takes a look
as if
back.
he's just feigning that he
And
could
Ben
come
White
around
is
him.
back.
He
Ben
looks
White went
so
from
good
out of it
sitting
to
in the
leading
pocket.
the chase pack
Greg
now.
is doing his best, but Phillip is not going anywhere.
rep from
One of these
California
men is going
taking
to show
the lead
weakness. It's
of
going to
that
happen.
chase pack. And
Let's see
Fassbender's
what
going
this lap
to.
is.
Here's a
We're
big
in for
moment now for
historic
Fassbender.
Yeah.
He's
race.
definitely the fastest last All-American. He's going to get
Thank
beaten up
you
on
to
this lap. The Sage
Mueller in
you have
first,
to reattach.
Sarah in second,
If
Pangolozzi
you want to be
in
like,
third.
you have to
Alex
get
Phillip
pack.
and John
You
Carroll
attach
is
yourself.
in fourth with
Take
Joe
a chance.
That's the
Freiberger
fastest
of
number.
Wartburg
Number
in
same speed as
fifth.
them.
Frank
They're gonna
Chorba of
do it from
Lynchburg
behind.
in
It doesn't
sixth.
happen in Tank
Jamie
without
Daly
There's usually but he has a little grimace now
representing
on
John
his face.
Carroll in
His
seventh.
cadence has
Alex
slowed 35
Glavin.
miles.
Yeah,
they're going to catch him by the
pretty
time.
historic
Hopkins,
10K
Ethan Gregg
Yeah,
of
I
Wisconsin
expect they'll
lacrosse
go right
and
around.
the
Get to a
University of
point where
Chicago's
He's been
Ryan
steady running
Cutter.
75.
Rounds out the top
so
10.
hard. So in that last to lap, pick it back up, but we something know happened for for the first time. The lead
So
pack
the
and the chase pack are running
has
the
now
same pace.
eaten up David Fassbender.
So
What a
Elias
gutsy
Lindgren
and
leading
courageous
that
Go ahead
chase pack
and
is now
send it
matched
over
of the
the
weekend.
pace
to the awards
of Ethan
podium.
Gregg. And so that's
One of the
that's
best
kind of a
runners
big
in
deal
D3
too.
right now,
They've been giving
and
away
the
a second a
pack
lap.
is-
Now
So
they're
here's the
running
thing
the same
too.
pace. Can
The
they
pack
claw
should
back
go
some
around
time?
him, not-
There's
yeah,
still
they are.
a lot of distance left
Yeah,
here,
he's
but
gonna
the
get
front two still
swallowed
look
up.
really strong.
going around on
Greg's
both sides.
last.
And
I'll
these
give you
guys,
Greg's last
they'll
full
be
lap
counting.
They know that there's 7
Here we go.
They know that
Alex Phillip on the shoulder. Is this the move? 6 laps to go. Alex
going around.
fell after
Fall?
19
What?
laps. Has taken the lead for the very first time. Gave
That
up. Not
was
sure
a
what happened there.
69.97, so Greg's slowest lap in the lead. But
over
Phillip
over
is
belt
leading,
track.
no doubt about his intentions here. He opens up a 1 meter lead, but this is the sign of toughness.
So
Greg
we're
now
gonna pull
has
that
to
back
chase.
really quick because
We
we
know
did
he
miss
can
that
lead,
here.
but
Pangolozzi
can
Alex
now
Phillip
second.
goes down.
Here we go.
The number
Oh, his
one ranked
back's
runner in
Phillip.
Division
Bid
3 in the
is
10K,
off now. A race
trying
that
to track
happened here.
down
Alex
Lucas
Phillip.
Mueller.
With
one of,
coming
if
downhill,
not
6
the
laps to
best
go, took
to
a
ever
tumble.
Back into the podium real quick.
Division 3 will send him off to the
lap
lap
before.
one after this
What
year,
happened?
but we've got him for
Place
much
trophy.
more
Stepped on a rail.
outdoor
Oh, he's on a grimace
10K,
here.
and he's starting
He's
to
got
turn this
6 laps to
really
go.
still a huge
2,400 meters, mile
He's
and a
opened up
half.
a pretty substantial
And
gap.
here's the look now at what
Greg,
happened here.
just over the course of
As we take,
350 meters.
if we know Alex like I think we do,
Oh,
that
he
injury
twisted
means
his ankle on the
that's
rail.
tough. And he wants revenge. He wants to be known
Harley
as the
Hannon.
best.
And he's back up.
And he's back.
Oh, you saw him kind of
Match
clap his
Matthews.
hands there. as he got back up. He
10K
knows that was
women's
kind of a
champion.
silly mistake.
It
It
didn't
didn't
the
I
track.
mean, it cost him
Considered
looks
one of the
like
greatest.
4
Fighting
seconds
it
on
out.
the lap.
He's got
He
a
got up
great
pretty
resume.
quick.
He's got
It's
5
tough to get back
laps
into that
hold
rhythm,
on.
but he's
Ethan
got
Gregg.
such a huge advantage. Phillip
Jared
turned the
Pangolozzi.
screw. Obviously, see the
He
gap
caught
open
the
up.
rail
That
there.
reflected in
Never
his splits
seen
since he
that.
ran a 66
But
second
yeah,
lap
we're-
there. And so that's
Oh,
a
he's
really
backstretch
great
there.
acceleration.
Yeah, he's got a fairly substantial lead.
Pushes
As
that
Jamie
advantage.
Daly is putting the
Wow,
hammer down
25 meters. 25
on the
meters. So
backstretch.
Greg's
Alex Phillip continues to lead here. So it looks like it's Jamie Daly
for the 8K.
Graham Tui Gatos.
Greg through
Mueller
8K
of
now.
Carlton in
Maybe we
second.
can get a shot at the chase pack
Matthew
here
Sayre
before too long.
from
Elias
SUNY
Lindgren
Geneseo
continues
in third.
to push
Tyler
that pace
Morris,
along. He's
Elias
going sub
Lindgren,
70 second per quarter.
and
There he
Ben
is on
White
the screen.
are your
Now
2
Gunnar
through 8.
Schlinder sitting in behind him.
I
But
wonder
Elias
what,
Lindgren
you know, with
really
5 laps to
taking
go,
over
2K,
here, pushing
can
that
Alex
chase
hang
pack.
on?
Also,
I'm curious to see what this lap is because he
pace. We'll see if anybody helps
right
him.
now.
There
I mean,
hasn't
he
been a a lot of teamwork. I know that was.
Yeah, Gunnar Sawyer looks
It's
really
amazing that he
content.
recovered.
Simon and Jamie Daly
earlier right now.
Jamie
is
Daly's
5
pulled
laps
away.
remaining.
Enrique
This is
Salazar
big for
in
team. This could be 18
Wow,
points.
We're gonna have
That was a
incredible
72
race.
from
Ethan,
Philip, so
Greg just
We'll see
crossed the
what
line,
Daly's
600
running.
meters to go. Alex has
Alex
Daly,
Phillip,
who
who is
under
in 4th
600
currently.
meters to go. About to be lapping some athletes.
I don't know.
Oh,
Came
man.
into today's
Oh, man.
second
I don't know,
elimination.
2K to go?
Record.
And
Could
coming
he
up
lower his already
into
D3
third
record?
now
So the
is
final
Ethan
All-American
Gregg
spot is
from
Matthew
Wisconsin
Curry, hit number 6.
lacrosse. Tyler Morris, Elias Lindgren.
This is possible for Jamie Daly. He's only 12 seconds down, and he's gaining 2 seconds a lap.
And he is pulling away. Ethan Gregg is doing a great job of pulling away from that
Starting to
backpack
sink in
as well.
See how
Here we
well
can get a glance here of the chase pack on the home stretch.
Phillip is going to be put under some pressure.
There it is on the curve there. Ethan Gregg, Tyler Morris, Elias Lindgren, and Graham Gatos.
Sitting in the pocket. He's still shaking out the arms.
NASCAR has a chance to get at least one top 3. They're going to have 3 All-Americans right now, at least right here. But Alex Phillip twisting his ankle.
1,600 meters remaining.
But they also aren't giving up either. Jamie Daly doesn't have the second place in the bag yet. Ethan Gregg leading out Tyler Morris, Elias Lindgren, and Graham Gatos as Tyler Morris overtakes Ethan Gregg into the chase pack.
Let's see Daly claw back a second on that lap. It's not enough. It's not enough. It's possible, but he's got to really move.
Elias Lindgren, Simon Hayes at 5th, Enrique. I mean, if at least everyone at home saw that ankle twist, then that away and the ankle
Crowd starting to get loud
Just a
here.
momentary lapse of concentration going around the left runner there. I mean, who can blame him for that? He is.
And here's the chase pack. Jamie Daly
on a good pace.
made a big move, but
Ethan
now
Gregg
Tyler
is
Morris,
going to
Ethan
impede
Gregg,
attack no
Elias
matter
Lindgren,
what,
and
but
Graham
Alex
Gatos
is
are
amazing.
smelling
If you
Daly
doubted him
coming back to them a little bit by bit.
He's showing you
Gatos
that it was
went
just an off
backwards
day.
pretty quick on that last lap.
Yeah, he is putting the doubters to shame right now.
Be interesting to see how he can hang on
Whenever
there
the
for fifth.
adjustments, yeah, because he's got Ben White coming on for 6th. Clearly worked. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, Ben White's in 7th here.
That
It
was
looks
another
like
67 from Phillip.
Jeffrey
If he can do
Love
one
is
more 67
on
and
the
then just a
inside.
monster
Connecticut
close.
College singlet in
Will be,
blue
will be
coming
challenging
down
that
the home
record.
stretch right now as Alex Phillip continues to lead on the back stretch.
Phillip and Daly both ran
Gunnar
7.34.
7.89.
Exactly equivalent. Looks like Phillip has it back under control now, but he gave us a little bit of scare there this time.
So something we haven't talked about Tokovic
all the way from
actually
Lucas
was the
Mueller.
cross country.
hunting down Logan Bokovic.
He was
final All-American spot. They'll have 2 laps to go. But now,
sorry, he was in the
eyes
top
are
10 in
on
cross country,
Alex Phillip.
and he's only raced
This field
twice
is
outdoors.
absolutely
He got his
exploding.
10K
We have
mark, he
athletes
got his
around the
5K
entire
mark,
400
and that was
meter
it.
oval.
He was
We're gonna keep
10th in
track
the
of it.
5K
Alex
indoors,
Phillip
and
shaking
7th in
out
cross
the
country.
arms.
So he's well
Big
He's
move
on
here
his
in the
way
chase
to
pack.
glory.
Elias
You guys
Lindgren
are
coming.
witnessing
Elias
history.
Lindgren
You're
in
witnessing greatness.
4th.
Alex Phillip deserves
Graham Tui
all
Gatos
the
in
respect
6th.
that we can
But
give
here comes
him.
Ben White trying
What
to
an
catch up.
amazing
He has a great
performance
view of
behind
Alex
that
Phillip
hard
from a different
charging
angle.
Greg, and now he's finishing it
And
off
there is-
by himself.
400 meters to add.
Here's the
Alex
Chicago
Phillip.
runner, Henry
Let's
Myers.
see here who's the 20.
Here's Jamie Daly.
Cross-country trainer.
Tyler Morris, Elias Lindgren.
2022 indoor 3K and 5K. One last
2
year's
laps to
10K.
go.
One this year's cross-country national championship. Indoor runner-up in the 3K and 5K.
This is big.
700
Tyler
meters
Morris
left
is gaining
for
on
Jared
Jamie
Pangalosi.
Daly. Elias Lindgren, the indoor, the
Senior
cross-country
John
runner-up
Hopkins.
is back after a disappointing 5K.
Last time he
He's
ran
at least going to be in the top
this
4,
race
most likely.
in this championship, he finished 12th.
Gunnar Lindgren's
31
ran a
minutes,
66. Tyler Morris was the fastest lap there at
21.02 seconds.
69, definitely making some moves back there. But
As he
yeah,
comes
great
down,
run
Now
for
in
Elias.
position to
home
capture
stretch,
a
Alex
national
Phillip.
championship.
I don't want to say
Takes a
anything,
look,
but they're only 15 years
realizes-
back from Alex
Give the
Phillip.
crowd a wave, Alex.
If they do something
Crowd
crazy
away.
in this last lap, and Alex doesn't know,
There
watch
it
out.
is.
But Alex
Oh,
should
he holds up
be
6.
okay,
6
but the
titles.
gap is dwindling.
Alex Phillip,
and Tyler
10K
Morris,
national
and shout out to the
champion.
lap runners
He's
moving
back.
out into lane
28,
2 to let these guys
37.
race right now.
The man
Jamie
has
Daly.
left.
Oh, and
No
here comes Tyler
doubt.
Morris.
What a
They're
historic
gonna come into
run
your
there.
screen
Pounce
here.
Here comes the
shortly.
bell lap.
And now Ethan Gregg,
Here's
if we can
Alex
get a shot of
Phillip
him
and
crossing
Tyler
the finish
Morris
line.
goes around.
Just an absolute monster
Oh my
run
gosh.
by Ethan
Totally
Gregg.
over.
Took up
They
much
smell
of the early
blood.
pace.
It's
He
not
toes
totally
crosses
over.
right
Tyler
there.
Morris
What
is
a
gonna go
great
for
run
it.
from him.
Phillip ran a
Here comes Gunnar
73 there.
Schlender. They're only 7
Finishing
seconds
third. He'll pop
back.
into your screen here.
They gained 4. Morris gained 4
And here's a
seconds
big
on
battle
Phillip there.
for fourth.
Oh, it's a big gap though.
Simon Hayes is
Pangalosi
gonna edge
out in
out.
front.
We've seen some
Zay
crazier
Salazar.
things happen in
Sayer.
track and field.
Phillip.
Alex has to
Elder
be
Bokovic
with that ankle.
overtakes
Tyler
Elias
Morris,
Lindgren.
Jamie Daly. Here's a great angle.
That's the
Where
top
you can
5.
round out see them
All-American
battling for
spot.
second. Alex is doing everything that he can
All right, that
to hold
last
on. I
All-American
think he
spot.
will, but they are charging hard. Jamie Daly
29-20.
is charging hard.
Eighth
Tyler Morris
place,
is charging hard, and
29-20.
Elias Lindgren in 4th. it's
Jared
crazy.
Pangalozzi.
It's so hard to tell, but it's times coming through. I don't know.
He's closing.
He's got enough
Into
room.
the home stretch.
He's got enough room.
Phillip has got enough room.
But
Wow.
Jamie Daly
The senior
charging down. Your
will
cross-country
be your 10K
national champion, your indoor
national
5K
champion.
national champion, your indoor 3K national champion is now the men's outdoor 10K national champion, Alex Phillip. Tyler,
Jared
Jamie Daly
Pangalozzi.
second, Tyler Morris third.
Brings home an
18
individual
points
championship
for
for
the
the Johns
team.
Hopkins Blue
Holy moly,
Jays.
what an embrace. Twisted
29 minutes,
ankle.
55.42
Gatos in fifth, Elias
seconds.
Lindgren in fourth, Ethan Gregg
Lucas
in
Mueller
sixth.
finishes second.
John Carroll boys
and
collapsing
Sarah
to the track. Really cool moment there when you saw Alex Phillip turn around at the line because he knew that Daly was there, and they just had a great moment. What a tough run from Alex Phillip. Dominated Division III distance running this year.
Alex Phillip
Overcame that adversity. Look at the
Jordan.
finishing. Wait, no, that's not right.
Jamie Daly.
3 seconds. He got within 3 seconds at the end.
Wow, yeah, Alex Phillip isn't up there. He's
And
30.02
Ethan Gregg,
on the live results.
You're
at
All-Americans.
home. Jamie Daly 3:05. Wow, edging out Tyler Morris. There's Alex Phillip, your national champion.
He wants the camera to go away. I think we may be about to get sick. But what a run there. I mean, to get that advantage, to pull that advantage out early, and to hold on to it even though they were putting time into him over the course of that race. I mean, that was super inspiring to overcome the adversity of that fall too.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen someone trip on their own ankle. Man, I wonder how the ankle is.
I'm sure I bet he feels nothing right now with the adrenaline of the race going through him, but it will come into play in the 5K.
Oh, for sure. The 5K is up for grabs now, potentially